Right, so we'll start with. So just quickly highlight to us how you managed to get through to the final. What donations, particularly in your first game, helped you get all the way through to the final, and what you're hoping to see from it. Orb?
Me first again?
Yeah.
Well, I only got 2 donations last game, so screw you guys. I won anyway. Donate to Violet.
What?
Wow, the butt hurt is real.
Wow.
I appreciate
Wow.
the battleship, though. I never noticed the Pelican, so sorry for not using them.
I'm sure you'll get a lot more this round because you're like the underdog.
Ooh.
Team
Oh,
Orb. I'm on Team Orb.
I'm
Spicy
the
talk.
underdog?
Hey, I'm on
What?
Team Orb.
It wasn't like anything
I
mean.
love
I
you.
just meant as he got less, so this time you might get more.
Violet is
You're
so
fine,
harsh.
you're fine.
So
The
harsh.
next person to say anything bad about Orb, all 3 of us just pounce.
Right, Merid.
I'm the chief here.
Merid, talk us
I'm the
through.
leader. I'll say
Talk us
when
through-
it's time.
Merid, how you got through to the final in your game, and why you should get some donations going into this one.
Right. So it's really simple. It's because I'm Batman, and you didn't donate last time, which is bad on you. But you can donate this time, and it will be epic. So donate for Batman.
Those who
Turtle.
don't donate, he doesn't know who you are, but he will find
My
you.
name is not Liam Neeson.
I never said it
Don't
was
even.
Batman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Don't
Batman.
even.
Okay, Pisidian, talk us through your journey. to the
Restore
final.
sanity to the channel, for God's sake.
Look, so last time I asked for $15. All I need is 3 kernels, and I got you guys. Got you. I'm gonna re-represent the heart, rebuild it, start anew, better than before, and we are gonna win this.
It's good, a better heart with blackjack and hookers.
And cocaine.
Oh dear.
Dirty from the stream.
And Violet,
Batman
talk
does
us
not
through
do
your
drugs.
journey through the AbleGamers scrum to the final.
A little bit nervous. I don't know. People have been very generous. Thank you so much. Also, people don't have to donate to me. You guys can donate to the other people if you guys don't like me, or if you like me. But you know, make it fair. Maybe everyone's here to be happy and help people.
TLDR. If you don't like Violet, don't donate to Violet. If you like Violet, still don't donate to Violet because she doesn't want your donation.
Yeah, specifically in your donation comment, nuke launcher to be used against Violet. Make sure it's right in the description.
If you wouldn't mind donating to someone else so that I can be wiped out of the game first, I would much appreciate that.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like people can just like
Too
donate
late,
for the sake
Violet.
of donating.
It's too
You know?
late.
You can't go back on your words now.
If I'm
Okay,
given a nuke,
players.
I will launch it at her.
Players, I'm going to put you into your playing room. Casters, you're going to stay where you are. Hopefully, we're going to get ourselves our final underway very shortly indeed.
Well, we have up on the stream right now the menu for you, the donations menu, so you know how to spend all of your hard-earned cash for AbleGamers. So this is these are the things that you should be buying and marking for the destruction of Violet and Nia, bringing great justice to this final game. Yeah, we got Presidian, we got Merid, we got Violet, we got Orb. Who do you want to win? Give them all of the stuff.
All of the stuff. Well, Violet is using the 2 boots command, and no one likes 2 boots, right? So donate against her anyway. That would be fun.
Exactly. Who wants to see 2 boots getting to victory? I think me and Marshall are standing firm on this one. Whoever you see building a love heart first, that is the person to give monies to. But we're seeing this time we have an all-new, brand swanky system, the ultimate pancake with bacon pancake, syrup pancake, and the day after unpleasant surprise. So, but only one spawnable planet again, but this time less metal and a smaller planet. So they're going to need those donations hard and fast early on. Get it in there.
Indeedy Dumble Dweeble Doobles. And of course they are already in there. The players are spawned in, so let's start with their spawns. Pisidian over there in dark blue, going bots first and probably realizing, oh, I have a distinct lack of metal. Can I please have some eco donation so that I can sort this out? All who want to get up some combat fabs to get tree economy by reclaiming the trees. Moving on, do you want to do Merid?
Okay, so in the shiny red we have Merid, otherwise known by his not so secret identity of Batman. Building up a bot factory here, again, with a little more eco around him than we saw with Pisidian, going bot air in the most boring of opening builds.
Most boring, but typical. Moving on to Violet in lovely purple over here, with the 2 boots commander going vehicles first. Interesting, changing up the meta right there with double vehicles. So she'll obviously want to get up some early bombardment of bases, because obviously looking at this planet compared to previously, bases are actually really close and bots won't have the opportunity to do the raiding that they normally would be used for.
Well, we see over here in the pink, we have Orb, who is going bots into air, into vehicles, the 1-1-1 build. Very standard. Well, actually not so standard because he's gone for a 4-5 opening, but perhaps the slightly more eco-friendly build that you get to see in free-for-all. But we see that Merid already, and perhaps unsurprisingly, is going orbital.
Yeah, the other planets are a goldmine for metal. Just looking at the different planets there, the Unpleasant Surprise has a fair bit, and the Syrup Pancake as well. And Syrup Pancake is probably easier to defend, so he'll probably rush to that one, to be honest with you.
Syrup Pancake also being the Haley planet in this round, but now you need 4 Haleys instead of the previous requirement of 3. But Orb, Pisidian even, taking an early eco lead here, while Merid once again runs his eco into the ground. But that's because Pisidian has gone for Treeconomy. Let's see how long that can power him for.
Indeed, he just needs to get up a few more P-gens. In fact, he's got enough already with his 4 P-gens built with his commander, and he's got the tanks as well, probably realising that bots thereafter, the combat fabs, aren't going to do him too much justice, simply because, as we said earlier, raiding isn't going to be a thing that is continued throughout this game, because looking at the spawns, they're just so close, and the mechs are easily defendable locations that maybe you want to rush to, pop up a couple of vehicle factories and a few turrets, and then bots really are kind of obsoleted.
Violet now going for an orbital factory, and once again showing her disdain for metal by not really putting down much in the way of metal extractors. But and the orbital factory is also cancelled, so a little bit of indecision going on there in the world of Violet.
Indeed, it's replaced, but trees need to be reclaimed first, delaying that ever so slightly. Even the 2 boots is getting jiggy with it there, starting to think, hey, I should be building here. Let me build. Guys, let me build. Thank you very much. That's going to go up okay speed. I mean, the commander's doing it, but she is stalling metal. 41%.
Merid is leaving the planet. His commander is off, stressing off once more.
Syrup Pancake.
He's going forth to discover new and exciting lands, and to hopefully, well, I'm assuming once again, try and just hold another planet and then orbital everyone to death a bit later on.
Indeed, every player now can see orbital, so you don't need any deep space radar. The moment anything is in orbital, every player can see it. So everyone can see that Merid is fleeing, like the Batman, to his Batcave.
Well, we're now
yet to establish.
At 4 minutes 20 seconds. There's only 40 seconds until your first donations can start rolling into the game. So if you haven't already donated, then please take a look at the menu available below this stream and break out that wallet and contribute some units for these players. All of it is going towards extremely good cause, AbleGamers.
Indeed. We're already almost at the 1-200 mark if we haven't surpassed it already. I haven't recently checked. I'll do that now. But the thing is, we've already had, in fact, it's 1,367 as of this count. So that is phenomenal, folks. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, Orbnet into the stratosphere with his Astreus and his commander. Where could he possibly be off to?
Finally leaving orbit there. I was just wondering if he was going to just relocate his commander, but no, he is off, and he is going to Unpleasant Surprise.
Violet also commander in the stratosphere now. The thing with leaving your commander in the stratosphere is it's very vulnerable to sniping. Leaving your commander in an Astreus in any layer is vulnerable to sniping. If it's in the ground layer, interceptors can pop it off. Not ground layer, sorry, air layer. Interceptors can pop it off, and if it's in the orbital, of course the Avengers can. And here are the donations. Violet gets 1 landmine.
A generous donation. It was good to see that people really breaking out the biggest and the baddest units for us here. 1 single landmine, and then another 20 to go with it, because what is a landmine without friends?
And another one. I think she had about 80 landmines or something like that that are due for her.
Here they come. Here come the landmines. Violet once again getting to turtle up hard.
Yeah, like a 2 boots.
A true 2 boots commander. No one likes the two boots. Two boots is turtling, and Pisidian is finally starting to join the orbital game with his orbital launcher.
I think Pisidian at this point may be realizing, everyone else is leaving my planet, maybe I can claim it. There is a lot of tree economy that he can use with it as well. Not only that, but there is actually not too much in terms of sniffing options at metal. Like, you can't really sniff at the amount of metal here. Imagine he was the only owner of this planet. That's a lot of metal for him. So maybe he's deciding to go for that. But we can see the orbital launcher there, so maybe he's thinking of just contesting orbital. Perhaps he's thinking of moving off. It's up to him. But ideally, he wants to get some form of presence on the other planets to hamper the other players.
Obsidian receiving 2 teleporters through donations, one an unpleasant surprise, one on bacon pancakes, so they're setting him up already. Perhaps that's why there's the late orbital. He knows that his Pisidian viewers have got his back and they're setting him up for an orbital game. Violet, rather unfortunately, choosing to ship her commander halfway across the planet Piostraeus, but now she, I think, has landed, or is that Orb? That Orb has landed. Violet landing very late with her commander because she didn't send her stress to the position she wanted to use it. Thus has been beaten by both Orb and Pisidian onto unpleasant surprise.
Yeah, so why is she moving her commander away from the metal? Can someone explain this to me?
Violet relocating. I'm thinking that Violet is trying to throw players off exactly where she's going to be on this planet.
Hello.
Oh,
Two
my.
nuclear.
5.
Oh my.
And another one. Pisidian is getting all of the nuclear missile launches and he is using them already. And he is following Violet's advice and hitting her hard with the nuclear missiles. Someone on Pisidian, Team Pisidian has deep pockets and a loathing for people who aren't Pisidian. That's good to see. But yeah, it's time to. I think the other players are going to need some help here. Look at these nukes. Oh, that is a sweet, sweet nuke setup.
Violet regretting asking people not to donate for her and to donate against her now, I think, at this point.
Nukes and kaijus. Another nuke going off planet as well. Not quite sure whether that's one's. I think, it's going all the way over to Syrup Pancake. Merid, you have been judged, and you have been judged unworthy by the Pisidian. Here comes.
I don't think this nuke is going to do very much, though.
Depends where. It's going to just take out some orbital. He's guessing.
Yeah, that's. Oh, hello! A bunch of landmines for Violet.
So landmines for Violet on Syrup Pancake, because why not? I guess.
It's a halo ring on Syrup Pancake.
She's got some. Carefully positioned to make sure it's covering none of the metal. Puppet Master truly doesn't want to inconvenience anyone with those landmines. Very thoughtful of him. So Pisidian now is sitting on a stack of nuclear missiles.
He just needs to find the commanders.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has enough nuclear missiles to end the game if he actually scouted before using them. Oh, and an orbital launcher.
Given the orbital launcher for the one that he decided to stop building. Oh,
yeah, because he's like
considerate.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want to build his own. He just wants one donating. I think perhaps the other players are going to need some assistance.
Indeed, they are. They really, really badly are. A nuke launched to unpleasant surprise. Who is going to get the unpleasant surprise? I think it's
Violet. Violet has been found.
Oh,
the nuke is landing. Pisidian, I think a strong grudge is going on here. He does not like the Violet. Yeah, there we go. She's running for it. Flee, Two Boots. Flee. Best as you can.
Don't run. You know what runs? Food runs.
Well, unfortunately, her orbital force, after she moved away from where she landed, her orbital force parked overhead, I think rather giving away her position.
Yeah, that's what I never do when you move to a new planet, is pop your orbital right above you, because it's a big giveaway as to where you are.
We see that Merid is still alone in his own little world, although perhaps not doing a whole lot with this world. He has a lot of...
He's really not alone. He's got a bunch of friendly purple mines.
I'm not sure what he's doing. He has a lot of idle fabbers there. I mean, I can't imagine where else his attention could possibly be apart from his one tiny base, but apparently his attention is too stretched to use those fabbers.
We have another nuke launch from Pisidian.
I imagine... Oh, is that... No, same planet? Or is it leaving?
No, it's leaving, going
to the moon.
I think
Pancake.
I think he's guessing again.
Well, yeah. Pisidian has got so many nukes, he's just throwing them wherever.
I mean, why not, right? If you have that many nukes, why not?
I guess why not? He might take some of those landmines. Perhaps Violet's landmines have offended him.
Maybe he's just trying to...
He's gone to the same spot. He has missed, and he has missed completely. Some landmines. He got some of the landmines.
Oh,
Wow, good job.
Very nice.
No, exactly. Look at that. I think he killed at least
killed
8
an orbital fabber
landmines.
as well. He
Oh,
killed, yeah, he killed 12 landmines there.
12 landmines and an orbital fabber. So a big win for Obsidian. That investment of metal, really, really well done. That was
He's
$20
following-
you saw explode there.
He's following in Brad's footsteps from last packs with the firing nukes blind to other planets.
Oh,
but
exactly.
now he has got the radar there, so maybe he's thinking, I should learn from this and maybe figure out what's going on.
The Presidian does not learn. The Presidian simply launches nukes. Doesn't have time to learn. He's got to launch all these nukes. Look at this. I mean, frankly, if these nukes aren't hitting targets, it means that people didn't donate him enough nukes. Come on, followers of Presidian. What are you doing? This isn't enough nukes for Presidian. Look at that aiming. He's going to need at least twice as many. Let's dig deep into pockets here and counter the real threat, which is Orb, the Float Master. Look at that blue economy. It's beautiful.
Oh, but
Do you ever think-
Violet's 2 boots, though, got a bunch of army right next to it.
The Omega is coming over because it realizes that Presidian might be able to come and stomp her. It's too late, Violet. You asked to be destroyed, and the people are obliging you. I think perhaps Orb could do with some factory donations. It might be the first time that someone's received a factory and been able to use it. So take this time to do that.
Can I just, I was going to say, that's a nuke from Presidian to Orb. Oh my goodness, Orb's commander. If that hits,
Orb, no! Good game, Orb! Good game! And he's down! Orb! Oh, why was your commander there? Oh dear, yeah.
Orb,
Should have
get
repaired.
good,
You were
get
floating eco, but you weren't repairing your commander. What were you
Meanwhile,
thinking?
Presidian's base.
Oh! Oh, so close. So close. Didn't even manage to take out this nuke launch before they died. Oh, 1% health. But of course.
It didn't have a nuke in it, and Presidian doesn't have the capabilities to build another nuke. He has one nuke left on the launch pad.
Another
Is it
nuke has
gonna
gone
kill
off
the
on
nuke?
Syrup Pancake, in fact, trying to find the Merid, but the Merid is tricksy indeed and will not be found. He is running this way, he is running that way, he is running every which way. So Violet outlasts the Orb. The Orb, unfortunately, not realising that perhaps when you're floating a massive eco, that getting a commander above his 5% health might be a good plan. So Violet now cleaning up Presidian's pathetic little forces. Presidian now without his nukes and perhaps without a hope.
He has one nuke left.
Can his skill? He can't hit the Merid though. The Merid is too tricksy for that. Can he dodge? Will someone donate something to Violet to help her come back into this game with a 20 metal income?
Find out next time.
Yes, on AbleGamers 2015.
Find out who wins in AbleGamers 2016.
There you go, Presidian now cleaning up these landmines that have been a big threat to his base. Taking those out. Smart moves there by Presidian. Got to clean out those landmines, otherwise, they could sit there. Good work.
Very, very nice moves there. Swish and flick, as they say. But Presidian now sort of beginning to establish himself on Unpleasant Surprise with a bit of an unpleasant surprise. He's got T2 Air. A few T2 Fabbers trying to establish some eco. They're sort of having a tea break. Assisting building some bumblebees.
And he's going to have to hurry up because he's only got that one. Oh, in actual fact, nuke away coming to Unpleasant Surprise. I think he's going to try and finish off Violet. And Violet not very far away from where the last nuke detonated. And I think she's probably been spotted by these planes that are flying around.
I think it's going to be debatable. I think the nuke is going to
it's
go...
right on top of her. It's right on top. Good game, Violet. This is the end.
Let's have a moment's silence for the end of the two boots.
And Violet is down by one of Presidian's many nukes. Many nukes, which are probably all switched off, I suspect, because his economy is not tanking hard. So none of those will be rebuilding at the moment, and indeed they have not. But
Speaking
now
of
it's
tanking. Can I just reiterate the ant is back, folks?
yes.
Yeah.
Our man Marshall proved earlier that neither puns nor turtling can save Skathis from a well-deserved defeat. The Bolo is no more. Long live the ant.
Indeed. However, Presidian with one ant that has just come through the teleporter on Unpleasant Surprise, wondering, what do I do here? Shall I go home? Shall I stay here? or shall I go to Syrup Pancake and contest the Merid Batman?
Well, Merid taking average play out nicely. Eco's very even now, but Presidian's got his energy a bit better under control, but he's not able to use those nukes. However, his better presence on that planet could prove key. Merid's got a small foothold over on Bacon Pancake, but it's not doing anything. Merid showing that perhaps he's not the best of multitaskers. A lot of idle fabbers sitting around for him.
Merid, multitasking? What are you insinuating, sir?
Yeah, I don't think this. He's got his commander queued up to do a few things, and that's about it. A lot of idle fabbers, and he's really going to start engaging them soon if he's going to have a chance. Perhaps he's thinking that if the city can get back 20 nukes, then someone might generously donate to Merid. But yeah, very, very even right now.
Yeah, the longer he leaves this now, the longer and harder it's going to be, because Basidian now has control over 2 planets. Merid is not on Unpleasant Surprise whatsoever, and Basidian is free to expand over there to his heart's content. And similarly on Bacon Pancakes, to be honest, because those... Oh, he hasn't just... He has. He's planet-wide patrolled with 2 kaijus. Why?
What better way to use your units than to just planet-wide patrol, rather than, say, perhaps using some of your many scouts. Oh, Violet and Nia, one nuclear missile launcher and Syrup Pancake. A timely intervention there. Yeah, not quite sure what that's all about.
Mines for Basidian.
20. Oh, and a nuke away from Merid.
Ooh,
Merid is launching a nuke.
That's going to be
20 mines individually placed. That's a beautiful placement there, Puppet Master. We love you. Basidian 2 nuclear missile launchers, an unpleasant surprise. Someone, somewhere, really wants him to win.
Yeah, he just needs to...
And one's away already.
Luckily, twice.
But where is
That's
the
all
nuke?
he needs to do.
Merid's nuke is heading over to Unpleasant Surprise. The commander's not there, and he's going to be nuking the wrong target, because there's nothing on these nukes, and indeed, Basidian is smartly reclaiming them.
Oh wow, it's gone directly to Basidian's base. Down go all the nukes, and the
Syrup Pancake, 100 booms have appeared from Basidian. Basidian is there, and the nuke lands on 2 nukes land by Merid, both of them missing the commander. This commander is really tricksy. Cloaks may be in the game, and we did not notice because Basidian cannot find Merid.
Basidian has the booms,
but the booms are running around now. They will find him. They are not attacking anything if it's not a commander, and they're closing in. They're closing in. Merid, no Merid. And Merid is down, and Basidian claims a victory purely through skill and ability. Rarely has a game been so little influenced by the donation system. So, congratulations to Basidian. What mighty play he showed there. And I think, to be quite honest, every one of those nukes paid for itself.
That was inspiring play by Basidian there. I think he surpassed all expectations. He needed no assistance, and he did so phenomenally well. I think he deserves a crown place in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Heroes, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would just like to come in and say a GG to Dorothy Mantooth for donating a grand total of $180 for nuclear missiles in that game, all of which were to Basidian.
I think they should feel ashamed at the way that Basidian fired some of those nuclear missiles, and that's probably why it cost $180. But
it's a hell of a donation, and that's extremely generous of them for some quite gripping entertainment. And I think Basidian actually wants to come in and say a few words on this.
Really, Basidian? No. I think we're in for some really, really humbleness here.
Yeah.
Okay, Dorothy. Dorothy's been a long time viewer. We kind of dropped off there for a little bit, but we used to play in some tournaments together. That guy's hilarious. Fucking pulled it out of nowhere with that shit.
To be honest,
so the whole no swearing on the stream thing.
Oh, well,
that went out the window, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've got no filter. Well, but anyway, way better because went to a great cause too.
Amen to that, sir.
I think it was the largest individual donation of the tournament, and that was exceptional. We all saw that come through on the donation feed, and I think we just sat there for a minute with mouths agape, like, oh no.
I think mouths should be agaping for another thing as well. A full staggering 14 1441, I should say.
That is double what we raised last year.
It is insane. $1,441 to the AbleGamers charity as a result of your wonderful participation in this tournament, viewers. Thank you very much, and I think we should probably be applauding you at this point rather than the players for their success.
I think.
Thank you very
I
much
think.
to everybody who has donated throughout this tournament and who has participated in any way. Obviously, there's been a lot of work gone into behind the scenes. I've had some fantastic help from the guys at Exodus eSports. ProLit has been absolutely fantastic. That's second in command. And Wonderful, our puppet master, who actually made the mod which made this entire thing possible and has been sat there behind the scenes hosting games, and he's been basically helping this whole thing to run so smoothly. And there were some guys helping me to sort the maps out, and there are so many people I don't really have time to thank without going into long and probably quite boring for you guys detail, but I'll put a full thank you note on the thread on the Uber forums, because there's been a lot of hard work gone into this and people have been extremely generous with their time, and you guys have been extremely generous with your wallets, and I think this has been despite the technical difficulties that we encountered early on, a resounding success, and I look forward to more of the same next year.
Indeed.
I think with that, I'd also like to just quickly part by thanking Quitch as well for stepping in at the last minute to help us when we had the difficulties with the stream, and also for taking over the casting. Sorian has obviously had to disappear halfway through with his internet issues, and to Marshall and Sorian for casting. And all of the players, particularly Violet, I know is in the Australian time zone, and she had to get up, I think, at about 4 in the morning to come and play.
No. She didn't sleep. She just stayed up.
Oh, I see.
So she was definitely extremely dedicated and deserved her victory.
Deserved better than Pisidian dropping about 20 nukes on her at the 5-minute mark.
I think any two boots deserves to be nuked. I mean, I think we've established that, right?
I think that was it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see Pisidian do that, and chase Merritt around with nukes. I haven't seen that before. That was new.
I found Batman's one weakness: nuclear missiles.
Nuke to the face.
The new Matisse nuke, Pisidian nuke. Very nice.
Yes.
Like PAG orbital skills.
Okay, and with that, I think now is the opportune moment to draw this to a close. It's been a long evening, and I'm sure you're all hungry or have other things you need to be getting on with. Thank you all very kindly if you have helped with this in any way, and thank you for viewing, and I wish you all a very pleasant evening.
Good night.